Hello, nieces and nieces. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm SavingsFashionista. And over here, we do mainly things fragrances, you guys. So today, we are here to talk fragrances. And I have a fragrance haul for you guys. So if you're interested in hearing all about the fragrances, well, some of the fragrances that I purchased the month of May, please stay tuned. All right, you guys. So as I said, some of the fragrance. Well, this is the majority of them that I was either gifted or gifted for Mother's Day from family members, not PR. I was either gifted or I purchased myself. And some of the ones that were purchased, they're not here because they were on back order. So let's just get into it. All right, so it was May 1st or May 2nd. KayAli, she started the month off with a bang. We were all so excited about it. And let me say it again. That PR package was the best PR package that I have seen since I've been rocking with KayAli. And it's been what, like 3 years now, two and a half, 3 years. But the one for this one was so good. I really wish that she would market that and sell it. But the fragrance that was released was the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42. The packaging, the signature packaging of KayAli. I knew that this was probably going to be something that I really enjoyed, so I went ahead and I got it in 100 ml size. This is a sweet vanilla fragrance. It has some fragrance notes of candied pear, sweet violet, bubblegum, white caramel, rock sugar, and vanilla. This is a beautiful fragrance, you guys, and she's getting a lot of publicity. And I'm seeing that this is a minimal dent, considering the dents that I have seen from other fragrance lovers and content creators. But this is the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42. All right, so fragrance number 2 is from Byredo. You know that I hauled Mojave Ghost. Mojave Ghost is not new for me in the collection. The one that I got last month was a replenished bottle, but when I was there, I was sampling other ones, and this was the one that stayed on my mind, and I was in store within a week to pick this one up. So I got this. This is Sundazed, and this is another sugary cotton candy type of fragrance, but it does have a clean girl aesthetic. To me, Byredo fragrances are like clean girl aesthetics. This is the third fragrance that I have. Well, I have another fragrance, but it's in a decant size. This is the fourth fragrance that I have from their line in my collection in some form, and this is absolutely beautiful. I have worn it, really enjoy it, and looking forward to wearing it more this summer. So again, this is Byredo's Sundazed. All right, next fragrance is a fragrance that I have been wanting to try, just never went in store and sampled it, just wasn't in the mood to blind buy it. So Macy's was having another friends and family sale, and I went by just browsing around and sampled this fragrance, and I liked it, so I did get it in a small bottle. And this is the Musc or Narciso Rodriguez, and this is the one that went viral. It took over TikTok. It kept selling out, and it is absolutely beautiful. You know, I am a Musc fan, especially a Musc from Narciso. Really enjoy it. This is a rosy musk fragrance, and I can see now why it went viral. Absolutely beautiful. So I now have it in the collection. I not new to Narciso. I've had Essence, quite a few bottles of that before it was discontinued, and I have had a couple bottles of Pure Musk for her, and I still have that in my collection. So again, this is Musc Noir Rose by Narciso Rodriguez. All right, so I thought that I had bought this during the SAS set, not the SAS sale, but the VIB sale, but I didn't. This was a fragrance that I wanted to get, but I didn't, and I ended up ordering it with the Vanilla Rock Sugar from KayAli from Sephora, because they had a sale around the week before Mother's Day where you get 4 times the dollar amount of fragrances. So I went ahead and purchased the Pear Jam by Nette. The bottle, so iconic. Really like it. But this is a pear fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful. It's not the type of pear fragrance that I am used to. This is more of a perfumey, very sweet, jammy type of pear. It's not like that fresh, airy pear that I'm used to. This is a pretty fragrance. It really is a beautiful fragrance. I need to wear it more in isolation so that I can come and give you all a full dedicated review. So again, this is Pear Jam by Nette, New York. All right, so moving on. This fragrance, you guys, it's not new to me. I've had this fragrance, well, experienced this fragrance for a very long time. As you guys know, I am a big fan of Bun Number 9. I shared with you at one point in my fragrance collection, that's all I owned. And I had an essay that was phenomenal. I hope she is enjoying her days in retirement, but this lady was an absolute gem to me. And the reason that I had not added this particular fragrance to the collection is because one time, I don't know why she did this, but maybe they had an influx, so they had too many, or she just wanted to show her appreciation. But those of you who know Bun, they have the samples like in the little brown boxes, about 4 inches long and maybe about 2.5 to 3 inches deep. And she gave me an entire box of those fragrances. And I think it had about, it was either 24 or 36 in there of the little buns in the box. So I didn't have a need to purchase it. And I still do have quite a few of the buns from this particular scent in the collection. But this is the one that everyone considers to be the it girl. But now that I'm down to like my last 4 or 5 fragrances, I went ahead and bought the full size bottle. And this is the Madison Avenue. This is a beautiful floral fragrance, and I do agree it is that pretty girl, it girl type of floral fragrance. So I now have full bottle in the collection. So again, this is Madison Avenue from Bun Number 9. All right, so moving on into another fragrance that I decided to pick up from Sephora. And this fragrance, I ended up getting this fragrance because I did an exchange from some skincare items that I had picked up at the VIB sale, and I went ahead and applied the credit to this because I did want it, and I had it in travel size, but I wanted to get it in full size. And this is Missing Person by Phlur. This is a beautiful musk fragrance. I did haul the body oil in my Sephora VIB sale haul, and I wanted to add the full size bottle because this is one of those musk fragrances that you can wear as your base fragrance almost for anything, in my opinion, but it is absolutely beautiful. So I now have it in full size, and this again is Missing Person by Phlur. I also recently picked up another Phlur from Sephora. I went in store to get something. I can't remember, and I saw it. And I had been intending to blind buy it, but I just never got to it because I had heard mixed reviews on it. But when I sniffed it and smelled it, I was like, yes, I want it. So I went ahead and I got the Mood Ring. This is the one that's supposed to have that gummy bear note in it, and it's nice. I like it. So far from what I can tell, the longevity is not what I would like it to be, but it's a nice little fragrance. Really enjoy it. Glad that I have it in the collection. So again, this is Mood Ring by Phlur. All right, so let's get into my 2 little gifts. And these fragrances, Mother's Day was this month. And believe it or not, you guys, May is a really great time to purchase fragrances if you're going to be trying to get sales and stuff, because Beauty Week is at Saks the first week of May. And I really enjoy, I haven't shopped it in a while, in about a year and a half, where you get the 15% off. And they normally give you like this beautiful beauty bag. I've gotten beauty bags over the years where they give you different samples and stuff. But for graduation, Mother's Day, May is a really good month to get some good sales on fragrances. So that is probably another reason why the haul is kind of big. So just keep that in mind. May is a good month to purchase fragrances because they have a variety of sales going on the month of May. So this was a gift, and I am so excited about it. Glad that I have it in the collection. It's a royal, sexy, exotic type of fragrance. It is so good. It has that saffron in it. It has this passion fruit note and patchouli and this beautiful oud. So I did get the Queen of Silk from Creed, and it is absolutely beautiful, you guys. All right, I also got a fragrance that I have had a few samples of, and this is Chelsea Nights from Bun Number 9. The bottle is everything, and I've gone in store many a times and sampled it, you know, and thought about it and thought about it, and I now have it in the collection. So again, this is Chelsea Nights from Bun Number 9. All right, so this fragrance is, it's not old, but you know, it's old in the fragrance community, but it's so good, you guys. I had did a partnership with Juliana's Fragrances Perfumes, and they had a really good dupe. And I have smelled this fragrance before because I had gotten some PR from Lucky Scents, and it was in one of the discovery sets, and I had used it and I really liked it. I do have other fragrances from this house, but this is probably in their top 3. And I just I didn't have it. So after getting that inspired fragrance, and I'm like, this is really good. So I decided to go ahead and get a full size bottle. And this is 100 Silent Ways by Nishane. This is one of those flirty, fruity type of fragrance. It is very girly. Oh, it is so good. So I now have it in full size in the collection. So the next fragrance, you guys, is an inspired fragrance, and it's inspired by one of my favorite Musc fragrances, and I heard about this through Umi over on Instagram, and she gave a very good review and description of it, and I'm like, I gotta try it. So I went ahead and I purchased it, and it is really good, you guys. I am so enjoying this. Probably one of the best alternative fragrances that I've experienced. And this is Mystique Bouquet by Afnan Fragrances. And this is a inspired fragrance for Valea by Parfums de Marly. Now, I do have the original one in my collection, and this one is a little bit more floral and a little bit more subtle. It's not as heavy in the Akigali wood with that oud note, but it's nice, you guys. So if you like buying inspired fragrances, and or if you want it just for comparison's sake, or you want it as a form of alternative or backup so you don't go through your more expensive bottle, I would definitely recommend this. So I now have this in the collection, and it is so good. So again, this is Mystique Bouquet by Afnan Fragrance. So the next fragrance, you guys, is a fragrance that I discovered over on ZhaneAntionette. Antoinette. Um, I'll leave her listed in the description below, but she does really great content. So I learned about this fragrance there, and it's a fragrance from a house that I had never heard of. And after I saw it there, I saw it a couple other places. But it is Sangria Saffron by Michael Molly. And you guys, this is so good. This is a fruity saffron type of fragrance. So just imagine tarty fruits like apple. It has some mandarin in it. I think there's some raspberry and this beautiful saffron note. It is so good. It's sexy too. So I guess y'all can tell I love me a good fruity, sexy fragrance. But this is absolutely beautiful. I'm glad that I now have it in my collection. I have been meaning to get it ever since I saw it, but I just was not overly intrigued to blindly buy it. You know, some things I'm intrigued to blindly buy, and other things I just have to let it settle for a while. And I finally added it to the collection. So again, this is Sangria plus Saffron by Michael Malul, and it is absolutely beautiful. All right, so the last fragrance that I, well, it's not Yeah, this is the last one that I purchased, but like I said, there are a couple other fragrances that are on back order, and we'll have those in the June haul. But this one here, you guys, is a fragrance that I was going to purchase, but I had saw um LavishlyChiChi talk about this in her BDK review, and I asked her, if you have Chanel Chance Etendre, do you need this? And she was like, because they are so similar, she would say no. So when she said that, I was like, okay, so once my Chanel Chance is almost to the point of needing to be replenished, that's when I will purchase it. And I have really been enjoying my Chanel Chance, and it's getting a little low, and this is the time of year that I really enjoy it. So instead of getting another Chanel Chance, I decided to go ahead and get the Bouquet De Hongrie by BDK. And you guys, this is such a beautiful floral fragrance. To me, it does smell very close to Chanel Chance Etendre. So if you know what that smells like, this is very similar to that. And it is a perfect summer, spring floral fragrance. And it has just enough of a like a citrusy beginning, like a bergamot citrus, that doesn't make it smell overly floral, not overly flower, but overly floral. And the florals that you get in here are more like water florals. You know, sometimes you can get a watery floral, and that's what this is. But it is such a soft, pretty, and it's one of those close to skin type of florals also. So again, this is Bouquet De Hongrie by BDK. So you guys, those were the fragrances that I haul, most of them that I purchased in the month of May. The other ones, they'll be here some point, and we'll talk about those in June, and I'll make sure that I let you know. But this was a fun fragrance month for me. Let me know if you purchased any fragrances the month of May, or if you were gifted things for Mother's Day, graduation, birthdays, or just to say I love you. So, or things that you purchased yourself. Or if you have any additional questions about the fragrances that I share with you, you can leave those in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for coming back. I greatly appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video. And do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye-bye.